everybody, we're here again. Today I brought Felipe to do some Oktoberfest beers because this is Oktoberfest season. Despite popular belief, Oktoberfest is not in October. It's the last 2 weeks of September. I have no idea why they celebrate in October here. I just don't know.
I don't know shit about fuck.
I was trying to do research on why they call it Oktoberfest because the festival itself is called Winz.
Let's call it Wiesen.
It's the reason why they do it in Munich is because they're doing an anniversary. It's two reasons. One is an anniversary of a royalty family that when they got married, they celebrated for 4 days nonstop, and everyone just got drunk, literally drunk, for 4 days straight. And they do an anniversary for like every fucking year. It's 16 days long, non-stop, in Munich, and it's usually at the last 2 weeks of September, and it ends on the last Sunday of October. So
it's like a Mardi Gras thing for Germans.
Yeah,
like a drinking fest.
But also, I think it coincides with the end of midsummer, so I think that's why they make it last 2 weeks. So the actual official date, I think it's today, which is what the fucking today's the 17th. 18th. Whenever this is filmed, it's September 17th, I think, or 16th.
Yeah.
Whatever. So I think today marks the anniversary of that wedding. But the reason it's 2 weeks because when it ends at the beginning of October, that's the end of midsummer.
Okay.
So that's the straight anniversary and fucking celebration. That's the end of the harvest year. And the reason they drink this beer, Oktoberfest beer, which is actually called what's it? How you pronounce it?
You said Marzen.
Marzen.
It's German. So you got Marzen.
It means March. So because they start making this beer in March and they don't drink it till the end of fucking September because it takes 6 months to ferment it and make it. So that's what I have until, but even then I still don't know why they call it Oktoberfest. I think it was just lazy Americans.
Lazy?
So I figured today we'll do I know last time I did a Pilsner episode and I tried to do one from all over the world, which was good. But I got a lot of shit because I missed out on a lot of Pilsners. When people forget I'm broke, I don't have money like that.
I'm broke, nigga, I'm broke!
What I can get is what I can get at the moment. And beer does not go anywhere. At least as far as I know at this time of the moment. Those beers aren't going anywhere anytime soon.
Why don't you get people to donate to you?
I know, right? Donate to me, motherfuckers. If y'all want me to do this shit, keep doing it. Till then, y'all at my mercy and my paycheck. A little different. We're gonna do one beer that's German, which is one of the original German breweries over there. I can't pronounce it. You probably say it better than I can.
You mean the Paulsner?
Paulsner? That's whatever.
Shut up, leave me alone.
But so we're gonna do that because that apparently is the original Oktoberfest recipe, and hopefully I never had it, so hopefully that's good enough. And then we're gonna compare it to all the local stuff we have here. One is not so local. One has actually gotten big distribution, which is St. Arnolds. But the other two is extremely regional, local. And yes, I know there's other places that does better ones. We'll get to them eventually. The Oktoberfest is here to stay for another... Shit lasts 200 years. I'm pretty sure it's going to last a lot. Well, actually, I think it started in the 1600s.
Right.
Alright, so let's get started. How you pronounce it, since you know how to read better?
The Paulsner, München, Oktoberfest, Marzen. We're doing. German. That's a horrible German accent.
Whatever. You say it better than I can. My dyslexic ass can't even read shit. Cheers. Mazel tov.
Mazel tov.
That has like a tang sweetness to it. Almost like a watered down Shiner. I mean, it's not great. It's not bad.
It's not. Look else. Yeah, you're right. It's not.
It tastes like a fucking Yingling.
Like a what?
A Yingling. You never had a Yingling? It's like the East Coast's version of a Bush.
East Coast version. How's that different? That thing is not even strong.
It's not
water.
You got a point there. This is okay. This is not great. We can only go up from here.
You can't go down now. It can only be up from here.
Can we?
Gotta hope so, because this is too much.
I mean, it's okay. Like, I wouldn't do it again. Like, it's not something I would keep going the whole fucking night on.
And if I did, and this is a special.
I can tell you right now that if I if I had to keep drinking this, it would not be a long night, and I would be. I'd have to lose it. I hate to put it this way, but I'd have to lose a bet. Because I'd have to drink this the entire night.
Edward 40 hands this motherfucker.
Yeah, because and I would pay for it in the morning. I swear to God, in the morning.
This does taste like hangover beer, right?
Yes, this will give it to me. This will be like I fucking hate my life.
I like the little speech they got back here. Quality and heritage, brewed with uncompromising standards that are strictly adhered to the
Rhine Heights.
Wow, fuck whatever word.
I know some of these words.
Using only 4 ingredients: water, hops, yeast, and malt.
That explains it.
For nearly 400 years.
So you know what changed the recipe 400 fucking years? That makes sense.
I mean, fucking St. Arnold's does that. They only use like 4 ingredients.
Do they?
Yeah, it's one of the rules to be It's one of the rules to be considered craft beer.
It is growing on me. It's probably because of the alcohol.
It's starting to hit you.
No food, man. It just happens. It's like.
Oh god! When you and no food, it's not
exactly. That's why I usually try to eat before I come. But I was asleep before.
Oh well, shit. I was all last minute here. How would you rate this, by the way? 1 out of 10. 10 being
like I wouldn't start off with it, and I probably you probably want to hide the flavor pretty quick because it's not.
This is literally one of those last minute beer. Like there's nothing else here. Just fucking drink this.
I drink like what Lone Star or whatever.
Yeah. I mean 4 out of 10.
I was gonna say that 4 to 5 is pretty high.
It's pretty good standards.
40 shit, no shit. Like yeah, exactly, man.
No, 4 out of 10.
Crappy beer is like a 4.1. 3.9. No, it's all right, but it's not something I would sip on the rest of the night. So, yeah, I would do it too. I wouldn't do it too much. Like it's a one-time thing. Probably never again. If I've got nothing else, I would probably try hard liquor and just
get me a whiskey with Coke.
Yeah, this is not one of your sipping or good time ones.
No, I don't know why I killed that one, but whatever. It's gonna be one of those nights, fellas.
Get riggedy wrecked, son!
Moving on to the next one. Hey, so we're doing 11's Bellows, which is this is out of Tomball. Oh, close to Tomball. Just like that little gray area off Tomball Parkway.
Close enough.
It's 5.3 alcohol by volume.
Seasonal release.
Yeah, because
it's Octoberfest.
Summerfest.
Now there's a question. Now, do they actually? How long does it take to actually make it? Now that's an interesting one. Like, how long does this actually stick to the tradition of Oktoberfest, or it's started in March, and does it?
Well, that's the rules. I don't know how they make it.
That's what I'm saying.
Crop it overnight. Like this is all the same. Technology has come far a long way since 1600s.
But we literally just drank a beer that's the recipe is 400 years old.
And it tastes like it's 400 years old.
Should have been smoother.
I like the color in this a lot better.
It is. The color is a whole lot better.
How's it smell? Ooh, it smells a whole lot better. God damn it, craft beers, you genius motherfuckers, you.
Genius. Absolute genius.
Cheers, motherfucker. Let's see how this tastes.
It looks better.
Ooh, it tastes better too.
Wow, it's got a different taste to it.
Yeah, it doesn't have that tangy, metallical taste, whatever at the end of it. It gives me heartburn. This is actually real sweet.
Yeah, it's good. This will work. I mean, this is like subtle. It's got a hint of, I guess, is it the barley?
Yeah.
Yeah, that barley comes through. It's sweet. Like, a little bit of oatmeal. It tastes really good. Like, yeah, I can do this. This is good. This will work.
This is a good summer shit, right?
Yeah.
Summer beer, Oktoberfest. I mean, I like it a lot. The malt really sticks out on this. The malt on it. So it makes. I think that's what makes it really sweet. The color is just.
The clarity is what really gets you.
God damn, that's just some good shit.
You can almost model that beer.
And alright, just take a picture of it and just surrounding it. That scene in Happy Gilmore when he's just daydreams with the
oh my god, yes! Can't that to me that's pretty accurate. That's what I like. Yeah.
That's what I want with this beer. Just be smothered in beer.
Titties and beer.
And twins!
Who doesn't even do that anymore?
Covered up a bit, not so much. It's not what it used to be, man.
That's why they got Twin Peaks.
Exactly, that's what I'd say. I love Twin Peaks.
All those logos. Which is...
Oh, those logos. I like it.
If you don't want to get shot at.
Yeah, the girls are cute, but yeah.
They got gangbangers that go.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna have to fucking take out, like, you know, her cousin or something like that, or fucking, like, come on, bitch. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, nah.
It is open carry now.
You know what? Welcome to Texas.
Don't fuck up.
I'm not gonna lie to you, this is starting to hit me hard already. And I ate a big bowl of pasta before you got here. It's probably that cheap shit. And this is adding it extra sweet.
This is like it's a pretty cousin.
It's like nectar. Nectar from the gods. And then we still got 2 other ones.
Oh, dude, we fucked up.
So St. Arnolds, guys. St. Arnolds Oktoberfest. Same fucking name, same thing.
Without the Marzen.
Oh yeah, without the Mars, it's very
It's not true to tradition.
But this one's bold, fully bodied and malty. So I think it's probably hopped up the milk tolerant. But let's see how it tastes, how it adds up. So far, Down Below is winning on this one. Actually, no.
Alright.
This color is about the same.
It
Smells a little bit different. The 11 Below is a little darker. It's a little
more
lighter.
golden. This one's a little lighter in the gold.
The smell is not as strong as the 11 Below.
No? Good thing I don't like COVID. I'm negative. I'm officially negative now.
Right.
Alright, let's go.
Cheers.
Cheers.
This is it's okay. It's a big difference from this.
It's flat.
It's a giant difference.
I mean, like, there's no.
It's not as bad as Pauline, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, so this doesn't really have as much flavor as that one. It's
It's almost watered down. It's almost like a watered down.
exactly. Yeah,
version.
here you go. Yeah, you know, not even watered down because that still tastes better. You can still have some taste. This doesn't really have much of a taste to me. It's not bad. I'm not gonna say it's bad, but it's like yeah,
It is what it is.
it is what it is.
It's I almost know why they didn't want to finish it. This is so good. And you still got one more left.
You don't have to.
I'm talking about no one wastes his beer in his house. Like German. Oktoberfest. Same volume, 5.3. Not much else in it. So, Eighth Wonder is the little crazy brewery up next to the stadium in downtown Houston. Their stuff is hit or miss. They've got a couple good stuff. Their Jameson series is really good. Their Jameson series is strong as fuck.
Jameson whiskey?
Yeah, they work with Jameson whiskey. That's who taught them how to make whiskey. This is actually almost the same color as the St. Arnold's one. So
All right, St. Arnold's.
So it doesn't really.
So what are we doing with the color here?
It's almost the same.
This is 11.
Yeah, this is almost the same. Almost the same color. 11's
Yeah, this is pretty close.
11's pretty dark.
I wonder if that's a good thing with the malts. What if they just do more malts here?
I think 11 Below just uses a shitload more malts.
We'd have to see what actually constitutes a Oktoberfest type of beer, a successful one, because maybe it is that type of that taste they're looking for. Now, maybe this stuff is just whatever.
Imitations, but up to this moment, up to now, the 11 Below is actually the only one that's gotten a real good fucking Oktoberfest beer. I don't know because they add more malt to it, and the other one's just literally following a recipe.
We literally need to go somewhere. You know what? You probably need to go somewhere like in Fredericksburg, or I forget the name of the other places where like it's a German settlement in Texas, and see what kind of Oktoberfest they have, and see what constitutes a German beer.
Cheers! Let's see this one. I don't think this is gonna be end too well. Have the watered down flavor like St. Arnold's. It doesn't have that sweetness like 11 Below, so.
You know what? I think that's really winning, the malt thing.
Yeah, with the extra malt, it's clearly darker. It clearly makes things
Because,
darker.
you know what? most of the stuff, like I said, my palate's more towards sweetness.
Lager and stuff like that.
Yeah, so I do not like the bitter. Like even with coffees, I mean that's why I do Starbucks and I do like fucking like
It's the what, the unicorn?
the unicorn. Well, I grab shit that'll raise my like blood. You know what I mean? Like I mean,
If I don't get
like,
diabetes,
10, you know, fucking like let's go.
If I don't have DKA with this drink, I don't want it.
Diabetes.
Beer. It's not a bad beer. So don't get me wrong. Well, outside of this, these two are good beers. They're not horrible beers. It's just they're clearly not something that I would go out of my way and get.
I would say definitely more to what you're liking is what not so much you're accustomed to, because you can be accustomed to crap and just drink that and not know what's good. But I would say if what tastes good to my palate, it still has to be the Live and Below. I would not do that only because you bought it for me. This because it's a maybe, but definitely this all night.
Yeah, this is clearly like if I'm at Ace Wonder and it's on there, I'll definitely would get it. But this, I would definitely buy a 6-pack of this stuff.
Yes.
This is clear. I'll probably buy one tomorrow just to have it in the fridge because it's really, really fucking good. I mean, I really wanted Ace Wonder to win it, but it is what it is. That one, 11 Below, fucking clearly did it better. And again, like you're right. Like we don't know what an Oktoberfest beer is supposed to taste like. I've never, and if it's supposed to taste like this, then goddamn, we came light years away from it.
Goddamn Germans, boy. It explains the language. You know?
That's what they're always mad.
Like, dude, calm down. Like, I'm just saying hello. I'm like, fuck, dude.
So long story short, guys, 11 Below won this one for this time around. I'm gonna do more of this because there's clearly so many breweries that are making Oktoberfest beers. So clearly, out of all these all got disqualified. 11 Below makes it to the next round.
That's your recommendation? Because
as of now, my recommendation is 11 Below. 11 Below wins it out for this round.
So just to be fair, right? This didn't really have much of a taste to it. It was just it was a darker beer. But
Tastes like Yingling.
Tastes like what?
A Yingling.
Okay, there you go, a Yingling. So if that's your flavor profile, right? That's probably what you want to go with. If you like it, that's just a whole different taste for me. The Sun Arnolds was okay. It wasn't anything you're gonna memorable.
And they make it every year because they claim it's popular. I'm just like, is it though? Is it?
Could be.
I mean, maybe people that know better.
Wow. You like piss off some of your audience like it's fucking stupid because you don't know better.
I mean, the 8th Wonder one is actually pretty good. It's not bad. It's pretty good beer. Like I said, I've always liked their Oktoberfest. But like I said, I've never had 11 Below, so I'm not being so biased on it. This is my first time ever drinking 11 Below. Oktoberfest, mind you, and it's great. I thought it was super sweet. It was darker, maltier. I don't know if that's how an Oktoberfest is supposed to taste like, or that's their twist on it. But they clearly did something different enough to where it stood out.
It did stand out. You're right. It did stand out in the fact that it probably was the most flavorful beer that we had. It definitely had
a better smell.
Had a better smell. The color was great. But it was, to me, it was like you said. It had a little bit of oatmeal. It was malty. It was a little sweet, but it wasn't overly sweet. It's actually a nice blend because when you taste it, you have a very nice taste. Very subtle, very appeasing to me. You know.
Yeah.
I can drink that. I could probably have a steak and drink that with it, just because it cuts this. You know, with the steak, I'm thinking with steak and potato, it's a little bit salty, especially with the butter. You know.
Ron, are you paying attention? Nope.
Oh, so we're chugging all these beers?
You said no beer gets behind, right? No beer gets wasted. No man left behind. Now you say chugging, I'm going to work, drink it.
Ugh,
That is exact. Which one was that?
I think that was the St. Arnold.
God damn, man.
Oh god, that aftertaste of St. Arnold's really stands out. 11 Below won this round. Check it out. Take your time. They usually the Oktoberfest beers usually stand around for like the rest of the year because not a lot of people buy them. It is what it is. So it's a seasonal thing, but while it's still in stores, check it out. That being said, thanks for coming out. Drink safe, drink smart, drink responsibly, and post.
And thanks for having me.
Mm.